The internet has erupted into a frenzy as Chrisean Rock finds herself at the center of one of the most shocking controversies of her career. What began as hushed speculation over her silence about her son Junior's health has now escalated into an explosive allegation. His medical records have reportedly gone missing. Yes, the very documents meant to safeguard her child's well-being and future are suddenly unaccounted for. Social media users are reacting with fury, accusing Chrisean of everything from negligence to a deliberate cover-up. Comments are merciless, debates are heated, and the chaos online shows no signs of slowing. Fans are divided between disbelief, outrage, and concern, as what was once private turmoil has transformed into a full-blown public scandal. Supporters who once rallied around her, sending prayers and messages of encouragement, have now turned to demanding answers. Critics, meanwhile, are relentless, labeling her reckless, negligent, and even questioning her fitness as a mother. One viral tweet perfectly captures the growing tension. First the silence, now the missing records. Something is not right, sis. And the storm is far from over. Alleged insiders are whispering even darker claims, suggesting that the disappearance of Junior's medical records may not be a simple mistake. It could be part of a far larger, high-stakes conflict unfolding behind the scenes. Chrisean, caught squarely in the middle, is now facing mounting pressure as accusations pile up. The burning questions are impossible to ignore. How did Junior's medical documents vanish? Why are industry insiders hinting that this could be the tipping point for Chrisean Rock's already fragile career? Social media is ablaze with speculation, anger, and disbelief, turning what might have been a personal crisis into a public spectacle. This is no longer just a scandal, it is a storm, and it shows no signs of slowing down. To understand why missing medical records have exploded into a viral controversy, you need to step back and consider the life Chrisean has led under the spotlight. From her earliest days on reality TV, she has been a magnet for drama, chaos, and spectacle. Her life has been an open stage for unfiltered emotions, explosive arguments, messy breakups broadcast live, and breakdowns shared with millions online. Every scream, every tear, every emotional scar has played out like a serialized reality show, drawing fans in with raw, uncut honesty. Yet, when it came to the one thing that truly mattered, her son, Chrisean Jr., she chose silence. That quiet has been louder than any of her previous outbursts. Weeks passed with no official updates, no confirmations, and no clarity about her child's condition. Fans speculated endlessly. Was he seriously ill? Was he safe? Was there something she was desperately hiding? Then, just as the rumors reached a fever pitch, whispers emerged suggesting that Junior's medical records had vanished entirely. The situation shifted from a private concern to a full-blown social media inferno, leaving the public questioning everything and fueling an escalating narrative that threatens both Chrisean's reputation and her career. For anyone else, missing medical records might be chalked up to a simple clerical error. But for Chrisean Rock, already under intense scrutiny and painted as reckless and unstable, this was never going to be taken lightly. To the public, it instantly became a scandal with the power to erode whatever trust remained. Context matters. Chrisean's relationship with Blueface has always been volatile. Fans remember nights filled with physical altercations, live streams where insults flew like bullets, and a relentless cycle of breakups and makeups. That chaos didn't stop at her love life. It bled into her pregnancy, fueling doubts about whether she was ready to be a mother. When Junior arrived, hopes and fears collided. Some believed motherhood could ground her, others braced for disaster. Now, with these medical records gone, those fears seem to materialize. Insiders claim this isn't mere paperwork gone astray. A leaked DM circulating on Twitter allegedly quotes someone close to Chrisean, suggesting she knows exactly where the records went and is keeping them hidden because the truth is too overwhelming, whether that truth is real or fabricated. That screenshot spread like wildfire, igniting theories darker than most were prepared for. Headlines exploded. Chrisean hiding medical records? Shocking twist in baby Junior's health mystery. YouTube commentators uploaded exhaustive breakdowns, dissecting every possible scenario. TikTok creators stitched old clips and interviews with captions like, "Was this the laugh of someone hiding the truth?" And the public memory of her past controversies only added fuel. Every reckless decision, every chaotic live stream, every impulsive move was dredged up as evidence that she couldn't be trusted. The narrative was brutal. If she could scream on camera, fight in public, and burn bridges live online, surely she could conceal medical records too. Yet, there's another perspective. Some argue the internet is crucifying a young mother before all the facts are known. They point to the relentless pressure Chrisean faces, the judgment she has endured, and the possibility that she is shielding her child from a world that cares more about clicks than privacy. After all, hasn't she already been vilified enough? Still, her silence cuts deep. No confirmation, no denial, no explanation. In that void, missing records have morphed from a potential accident into a symbol, a weapon of suspicion. Critics see negligence. Supporters see trauma. Insiders whisper of something even darker lurking behind the scenes, and the chilling question remains: how do medical records just vanish in a digitized, hyper-monitored system where nothing disappears without reason? Is it an accident? Or is there a hand guiding their disappearance? Chrisean's, Blueface, or someone else's entirely? With Chrisean, drama does not follow, drama multiplies. The missing records aren't just headlines, they are sparks dropped into a gasoline-soaked fire, igniting a storm of accusations, heartbreak, and conspiracy theories. Fans are stunned. Insiders are whispering. And Chrisean's silence? It's not just deafening, it's damning. The burning question on everyone's mind: how does something like this even happen? The chaos started with a shocking leak from a gossip page claiming insider knowledge from the hospital where Junior had received treatment. According to this alleged source, the hospital system flagged his chart because certain records had been removed without proper authorization. Just the thought sent shivers through fans. Removed by whom? And for what reason? The post went viral immediately, captioned ominously, "If this is true, somebody's hiding something massive." Within hours, Twitter exploded. Users dissected every possibility. Some pointed fingers at Chrisean, accusing her of deliberately covering up the true state of Junior's health. Others speculated Blueface, or even his family, might be trying to manipulate the situation for leverage in ongoing personal battles. What started as a story about missing paperwork quickly morphed into a narrative of betrayal, secrecy, and potential sabotage. Then the first major twist hit. Anonymous Reddit users leaked screenshots of an alleged email exchange between hospital staff. The messages reportedly revealed staff questioning how multiple files tied to Junior's early treatments had disappeared. One line sent chills: "Patient record inconsistencies detected." Possible tampering. No one could verify the authenticity, but that didn't stop the screenshots from spreading like wildfire across Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Reactions were instantaneous and brutal. One viral tweet with tens of thousands of likes read, "You don't just lose medical records. That's no accident. Someone wanted them gone." Another replied, "If this was Blueface, that's disgusting. If it's Chrisean, she's finished." Insiders poured more fuel on the fire. A blogger claimed a close family source revealed Chrisean was panicking. Allegedly, she told people she trusted no one with the truth, convinced that if the records ever surfaced, her life and reputation would be destroyed. Fans spiraled further, desperate to understand what could be so damaging that she would risk everything to keep it hidden. As always, Blueface couldn't stay silent. He allegedly posted a now-deleted Instagram story defending himself. "Y'all keep blaming me, but I didn't touch any records. If she wants to hide something, that's on her. Don't drag me into it." But rather than quelling suspicions, his defensiveness only intensified them. If he truly had nothing to do with it, why such a heated response? The drama twisted again when a cryptic TikTok surfaced, allegedly from a hospital worker. The video showed blurred files with a haunting caption, "When you see something you can't talk about." Whether staged, real, or fake, the clip exploded across social media, racking up millions of views overnight. Once again, The silence and secrecy around Junior's records became a magnet for speculation, paranoia, and an ever-growing storm of public intrigue. Fans were left reeling, some convinced the entire hospital might be involved in a cover-up. Just when it seemed the saga could not sink any deeper, a new twist detonated across social media. A voice memo allegedly from Chrisean herself surfaced online. The audio was shaky, the voice trembling with sobs. "If they find out the truth, they'll take him away from me. I can't let that happen," the woman whispered. The clip froze the internet. If authentic, it painted a haunting picture of a mother terrified not only of judgment, but of losing custody. If fabricated, someone had deliberately targeted her at her most vulnerable moment. Either way, the world consumed it, and Chrisean's silence only made it more damning. By now, the missing medical records were no longer a clerical mishap. They were at the heart of a storm, pulling in family, fans, doctors, and celebrities alike. Cardi B weighed in, tweeting, "Records missing don't mean she did it. Be human." Meanwhile, 50 Cent posted a meme mocking the situation with the caption, "Whole medical file gone," turning a deeply personal crisis into viral comedy. The industry began to react. Rumors circulated that sponsors were reconsidering deals, and PR consultants warned that Chrisean's chaotic public image had entered dangerous territory. Some insiders claimed Zeus Network executives were scrambling, debating whether to spin the scandal into their next explosive storyline. Then came the eeriest development yet. A blogger reported that Blueface's mother, Carissa, had cryptically hinted in a livestream that she knew why the records disappeared. The clip ended abruptly with her smirking, leaving fans to speculate wildly. Was she pointing to Chrisean? Blueface? Or simply stirring the pot as she often does? By this point, the missing records were a ticking time bomb. Every leak, screenshot, and silence only stoked the fire. And the next revelation would push the story into darker, uncharted territory. An anonymous Twitter account, claiming access to the hospital's IT system, posted, "This isn't lost paperwork, it's digital files wiped." Screenshots allegedly showing system error logs accompanied the post. Junior's patient number was flagged for unauthorized access. The reaction was explosive. This was not a misfiled folder, someone had actively deleted his records. Speculation ran wild. Some accused Chrisean of orchestrating the deletion to conceal the truth. Others blamed Blueface or his family, suggesting it was a power play in a custody battle. A third theory implicated outside forces, management teams, Zeus Network executives, even hackers seeking leverage. Then a blurred photo leaked, allegedly showing Chrisean arguing in the hospital parking lot with staff, phone clutched in hand, caption screaming, "Caught in the act." Context was unclear, but the media framed it as evidence she had confronted doctors over Junior's files. Celebrity reactions flooded in. Summer Walker tweeted, "Man, this ain't it. Babies deserve better than this drama. Prayers up." 50 Cent chimed in with another meme. "Medical records missing like money in the hood, gone quick." TikTok erupted again. One creator shared what appeared to be a secret recording from a hospital meeting, with muffled voices referencing Junior's records and deleted at parental request. The clip went viral, sparking outrage and speculation. The final, most chilling blow came via alleged screenshots of Chrisean messaging a close friend. "I had to do it. If they see everything, they'll use it against me in court." If authentic, it implied she had intentionally removed the records to protect herself rather than Junior. The backlash was instant and merciless, splintering the internet and sending shockwaves through fans, insiders, and the media alike. The chaos online reached a fever pitch. Twitter feeds were flooded with posts declaring, "This isn't about privacy anymore. This is about power." YouTube gossip channels released exposés, dissecting every alleged message and claiming to prove Chrisean's culpability. Reddit was ruthless, with threads branding her unfit and dangerous. Adding fuel to the fire, Blueface jumped back into the conversation with a cryptic Instagram story. "Y'all keep blaming me, but I didn't touch anything. Ask her why the papers are gone." His vague statement struck like a dagger. It pointed the finger directly at Chrisean, and in the court of public opinion, her silence read as guilt. The fallout extended beyond fans. Legal experts weighed in on social media, warning that if records had been tampered with, serious consequences could follow, including potential loss of custody. Medical professionals added context, explaining how difficult it would be to delete hospital records without insider help. Then came the most ruthless twist yet. Carissa, Blueface mother, went live on Instagram and cryptically said, "Y'all think it's a game, but I know exactly what's in those missing papers. If the truth comes out, you'll never see her the same way." Her words detonated across every platform, sending fans into a frenzy. Supporters begged for clarity. Critics accused Chrisean of exploiting her grandson for attention. The missing records had become more than a scandal. They were a weapon, a tool everyone seemed eager to wield. Chrisean wasn't just under fire, she was being crucified. Her silence made her critics' case appear airtight, while her supporters struggled to have their voices heard against a tidal wave of outrage. Late one night, Chrisean finally broke the silence, but only cryptically. On Instagram, she posted a single story: "Y'all think you know the truth, but you don't. Keep watching." That lone sentence set the internet ablaze. Fans speculated endlessly. Was she teasing a documentary? Suggesting there was more to the story? Claiming the missing records weren't her fault? Or was it a strategy to prolong the chaos? Trust had already been shattered, credibility compromised, but this new message turned suspense into leverage. Insiders whispered, "The truth is far worse than anyone realizes." From that moment, the internet exploded. Hashtags like hashtag where are the records, hashtag Chris exposed, hashtag protect baby junior, and hashtag she knows the truth dominated every trending list. The divide among fans was brutal. One camp accused Chrisean of deceit and manipulation, claiming she was concealing her son's reality. Another camp defended her, insisting she was a mother under siege, besieged by vultures hungry for scandal. A viral tweet with over 1 million impressions captured the tension perfectly. You can't play victim when your baby's records are missing. That's not silence, that's cover-up. Another quickly countered, "Y'all don't care about Junior. You care about drama. If she spoke, you'd still drag her. Let her heal." TikTok became a battlefield. Creators staged dramatic reenactments of alleged hospital email leaks, accompanied by ominous music and captions like, "The truth they don't want you to know." Tearful videos begged Chrisean to release a statement, while the algorithm amplified every theory, fake screenshot, and emotional breakdown to millions. YouTube gossip channels went into overdrive with titles like Chrisean Rock hiding records, full breakdown, and Blueface knows the truth about Junior's health, racking up hundreds of thousands of views. One blogger even claimed a nurse had revealed the records didn't just disappear. Someone close to her made them disappear. True or not, the narrative stuck like glue. Then celebrities weighed in, turning the scandal into a full-blown spectacle. Cardi B went live on Instagram, saying, "Dragging her won't help that baby." The internet acting like doctors now, you don't know what's real or fake. Her words amplified the tension, reminding fans that amid the chaos, the stakes were real and human. The missing records had become more than a headline. They were a cultural firestorm, igniting debate, outrage, and obsession across the internet. Supporters of Cardi B praised her for defending Chrisean, while critics accused her of enabling reckless behavior. Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj, never one to stay silent during drama, allegedly liked a pointed comment under a fan post, "When you hide records, you're hiding the truth." Social media erupted, weaponizing the moment to attack Chrisean across platforms, while Cardi's fans defended her relentlessly. What started as a scandal about Chrisean and her baby quickly morphed into another battleground in the ongoing Cardi versus Nicki saga. Then came the most explosive celebrity reaction yet. Carissa, Blueface mother, returned to Instagram Live, taunting, "I told y'all she can't hide forever. Records missing. Ask her why. I dare her to deny it." The clip went viral within minutes, igniting a frenzy as fans clamored for answers. Some accused her of exploiting her grandson's situation for clout, while others saw her as the only one bold enough to speak the truth. The industry began to react with alarm. PR experts warned that the missing record scandal could make Christian toxic for brands. One anonymous executive told a gossip outlet, "We can't touch her right now. Sponsors don't want to be associated with a mother accused of hiding her child's medical truth." Rumors circulated that at least 2 companies had already paused partnership deals. The online fallout grew uglier. Fans launched a petition demanding Christian release an official statement about Junior's condition. Within 48 hours, it had garnered over 75,000 signatures. Critics condemned the petition as invasive and cruel, while supporters argued it was the only path to accountability. The petition itself became headline news, with outlets running stories like, "Fans demand Christian speak as petition gains steam." Meanwhile, fan bases turned on one another, and Twitter Spaces erupted into heated arguments, with screenshots of the conflict circulating across Instagram under captions like, "This is tearing the internet apart." Through it all, Christian remained silent. No interviews, no explanations, no live streams, just silence. But her silence wasn't weakness, it was power. Every refusal to respond fueled speculation, making the narrative darker and more dangerous. Her silence became the centerpiece of the scandal, and the missing records the symbol of it all. Fans feared she was hiding something. The industry watched. The media circled like sharks. And the truth remained buried. The situation escalated to a new, terrifying level when insiders suggested the missing records weren't just lost, they were allegedly destroyed. A gossip blog released what it claimed was a screenshot of an email from hospital administrators, the blurred text reading, "Files unrecoverable. Backup access denied. Possible intentional deletion." That single phrase, intentional deletion, hit the internet like a bomb. Suddenly, this wasn't just a scandal, it was a potential criminal matter. Twitter blew up with outrage. She didn't just hide the truth, she erased it. That's not negligence, it's sabotage. Others cautioned, "Until we see proof, this is just character assassination." But proof or not, the narrative had shifted. Christian's silence was no longer just silence, it was under scrutiny for potentially crossing a legal line. Then, a supposed voicemail leak surfaced, allegedly from Christian to a friend. In shaky, trembling audio, a woman's voice whispered, "I had no choice. If they saw what was in there, they'd never let me keep him." Whether authentic or AI-generated, fans believed it instantly, amplifying the firestorm. Blueface capitalized on the chaos, posting a cryptic Instagram message that left everyone speculating further, driving the scandal into uncharted territory. "I told y'all she's hiding something. Records do not just vanish on their own. Stop shielding her." Those words ignited a new wave of outrage, convincing millions that Christian was guilty. But just when it seemed the story could not twist further, an anonymous source claiming insider access at the hospital dropped another bomb. This time, it was a blurred screenshot hinting that a different family member had attempted unauthorized access to Junior's files. The name Anderson appeared flagged in the system, immediately drawing attention to Blueface's legal surname. Within minutes, the internet exploded with questions. Was it him? His mother? Another relative entirely? Suddenly, suspicion swung back toward Blueface and his family. Supporters of Christian argued this was proof she was being set up, while critics dismissed it as a distraction. The scandal had spiraled so wildly that no one knew who to trust anymore. Celebrities piled on, fueling the frenzy. Meek Mill tweeted, "This whole situation is sad. The industry will eat her alive no matter what. Prayers for the baby." Meanwhile, 50 Cent added fuel with a meme showing a man shredding papers, captioned, "Medical Records Department be like," which quickly went viral, turning Junior's tragedy into a punchline. Behind the scenes, industry whispers grew louder. Insiders told blogs that law enforcement had been alerted about the missing records, though no confirmation of an investigation surfaced. PR experts warned that Christian's brand could be permanently damaged. Rumors even swirled that Zeus Network executives were planning to capitalize on the scandal for their next must-watch storyline. Through it all, Christian remained silent. No explanations, no live streams, no emotional outbursts, just silence. And in that silence, the tension only grew. Then came the most chilling move yet. Late one night, Chrisean posted a black screen to her Instagram story with just 4 words: "They can't erase me." No context, no explanation, just those cryptic, defiant, and terrifying words. Fans flooded the comments, scrambling for meaning. Some interpreted it as a confession, others saw it as a warning that she was being framed. One thing was clear: the missing records were no longer just about Junior, they were the gateway to something much darker. The scandal has left the internet stunned, divided, and furious. Chrisean isn't just being dragged, she's being dismantled in real time. Missing medical records, whispers of tampering, leaked voicemails, cryptic social media posts. Each revelation ratchets up the tension. Now, the question falls to you. Do you believe Chrisean erased Junior's records to shield herself from losing custody? Or is this a calculated smear campaign, orchestrated by Blueface and his family to ruin her reputation? Could the leaks be fabricated to paint her as guilty? Or is her silence the ultimate confession, speaking volumes without uttering a single word? Share your thoughts in the comments. Stand with Chrisean, the mother under siege, or with the critics claiming the missing records point to something far darker. Every theory, every emotion, every gut reaction matters, because this is more than drama. It is history unfolding before our eyes. If you made it this far, hit that like button and subscribe with notifications on. The next chapter is poised to be bigger, uglier, and more shocking. When the truth about those records finally emerges, whether in court, in a documentary, or in a late-night post, it will change everything. The silence has ended. The countdown has begun.